I used to live in a quiet apartment building in Michigan, 2 stories, mostly families and older couples. I worked late shifts, so I usually got home around 1 or 2 a.m. The hallway lights were on a motion sensor that always flickered before turning on. I hated it. One night, around 2:15 a.m., I was walking up the stairs when the lights didn't flicker. They just stayed completely off. I remember sighing, pulling out my phone flashlight, and starting up the first flight of stairs. Halfway up, I saw something that made my stomach drop. A pair of bare feet on the landing above me. I froze. The rest of the figure was hidden in darkness, but the feet were pale and unmoving. My heart was pounding so loudly I was sure the person could hear it. I whispered, "Hello? Are you okay?" No answer. I should have run back to my car. I should have done anything except go forward. But I lived there. I needed to get to my door. I climbed slowly until my phone light finally illuminated the person. It was a man. He wasn't a tenant. At least I'd never seen him before. His hair was messed up like he'd been pulling at it. His eyes were wide open, staring directly at me. But the worst part? He was smiling. A huge, unmoving smile that didn't match his eyes at all. "Can I help you?" I managed to say. He tilted his head slightly, then he said, in the calmest voice I've ever heard, "Thomas, you really need to stop coming home so late." My legs turned to water. I had never seen this man before, never spoken to him, and I sure as hell never told him my name. I backed down a step. He followed, not walking, just one loud, heavy step that echoed through the entire stairwell. I turned and ran. I didn't look back. I reached my apartment door, slammed it shut, locked it, and called 911. By the time police arrived, the stairwell was empty. The only sign he'd been there at all was a single dirty footprint on the landing. The officers stayed with me for a bit, then left. I didn't sleep that night. 2 days later, the building manager called me. They found someone matching my description of the man, sleeping inside the boiler room in the basement. He was homeless, clearly unstable, and had somehow been living under the building for months. But when the police questioned him, they told me something that keeps me up to this day. He knew my name. He knew my work schedule. He knew which nights I came home alone. And he told them he liked waiting in the stairwell because it's where Thomas looks the most scared. I moved out the next week.